When I moved into apartment 3B, I thought I'd found a quiet place to live until the first night. Tap, tap. Soft knocks came from next door, but the apartment had been empty for years. Curiosity gnawed at me. I knocked. Silence. Yet the knocks continued, patient, deliberate. Something or someone was waiting. Inside, it shouldn't have felt alive, but it was. Fresh footprints, a chair slightly moved, coffee stains, signs someone had been here recently. And then I found the photo. Me, sleeping taken last night. The apartment wasn't empty. It never had been. Now every night, the knocks return. Waiting, watching. I don't know who or what lives next door, but I know one thing. Some neighbors never leave. Everyone told me the painting above my bed was harmless until it started whispering my name at night. At first, I thought it was the wind, but the voice grew clearer, closer, like someone standing right behind me, breathing into my ear. Last night, I finally dared to look directly at it. The painted face wasn't in the frame anymore. The canvas was empty, blank. I felt a cold breath on my neck. When I turned around, the face was inches from mine, smiling, paint cracking as it whispered. I burned the painting this morning, but the whispering didn't burn with it. You look too late. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. I first saw her on my walk home, a girl standing perfectly still at the corner, not moving, not speaking, never turning around. At first I thought she was lost, but every night after, she was there. Same spot, same pose, like she'd been waiting for something. One night I finally asked, "Are you okay?" She didn't speak, didn't breathe, didn't even tremble, but I felt her attention, like her ears were smiling. So I walked around to face her, but no matter how I moved, she stayed turned away. The world itself seemed to bend, stretching, warping, protecting her face from me. Then her voice came, soft, dry, too close to my ear. "Don't look at me."
Do you see me?
I froze. The whisper didn't come from her, it came from behind me. Some faces should stay unseen. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. It started with a door, one that shouldn't exist. A narrow wooden door standing in the middle of the park, not attached to anything at all. At first I thought it was art, but when I walked past it, the handle clicked, like something inside wanted out. The next morning, the door wasn't in the park anymore. It was in front of my apartment, same door, same scratches, same slow breathing sound, coming from the other side. I tried to call for help, but every time I blinked, the hallway stretched longer, the lights dimmer and the door closer. The last time I blinked, the door was right behind me. The knob turned, slowly, and something whispered, "Open me." Some doors don't lead anywhere they follow. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Every night at exactly 2:14 a.m., the street outside my house begins to hum. At first, I thought it was pipes, or maybe a generator, until the streetlights started flickering in perfect rhythm. Then I saw them, my neighbors, standing motionless outside their homes, all facing the same direction. The next night, they weren't on the street, they were in front of my house, and their mouths were open, humming that same low note without taking a breath. It's 2:13 a.m. right now. The humming hasn't started yet, but I can hear footsteps coming toward my door. I think I know what happens at 2:14, and I won't be awake to see it. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. For the last 2 weeks, I've woken up at exactly 4:03 a.m. to find my bedroom mirror already fogged over, as if something had been breathing on it. I tried to ignore it, until the night I stayed awake to watch. At 4:03, the mirror dented outward, like a fingertip pushing from the inside. And then, a handprint dragged across it, like something behind the glass was wiping it clean to see me better. When I leaned in, I saw my reflection, but it wasn't copying me, it was trembling. breathing fast, whispering. Tonight, I'm not staying in bed. I'm going to stand right in front of it. If it wants to look at me so badly, it can see me up close. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. I moved into the old attic apartment because it was cheap. The landlord warned me about the floorboards, said they remember things. I thought he was joking. The first night I heard whispering, faint, dragging voices rising from below the wood. At first I told myself it was pipes, but pipes don't whisper your name.
Of the wood.
By the third night, the whispers weren't alone.
Everywhere.
Something underneath began knocking,
Let us
tapping, begging to be
We are
let out.
waiting.
I knelt down, pressed my ear to the wood, and heard my own voice whispering back. It wasn't mimicking me. It was answering me. Tonight, the whispers turned into a single sentence. I'm coming up. The floorboards are rising now, and I think whatever remembers me wrong. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. I was driving through the countryside when my GPS led me into a town I'd never heard of, a town where everything looked normal, except the silence. There were no barking dogs, no cars, not even wind. I said hello to a man sweeping his porch. He looked at me, smiled, but didn't react. He couldn't hear me. I tried talking louder, shouting, anything. Everyone kept moving in slow, quiet motions, faces blank, expressions frozen. When I checked my phone, no signal. Even my footsteps made no sound. Then I noticed something terrifying. The longer I stayed, the quieter my own breathing became. My heartbeat faded. Even my thoughts felt muffled. The townspeople slowly turned toward me, every one of them smiling. My ears rang, then fell silent, and in that final moment of sound, I understood. The town doesn't lose your hearing, it takes it. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. I live on the 9th floor, far too high for anyone to reach my windows. So I panicked when my neighbor texted me a photo last Tuesday, showing a girl standing inside my apartment, staring out through the glass with long, dripping hair and a pale, expressionless face, while I was still at work. When I rushed home, the place was freezing cold, with ice forming on the inside of the window and tiny bare footprints trailing across the floor toward my bedroom. The closet door stood slightly open, breathing out a faint smell of wet soil, and just as I reached to turn on the light, it silently swung shut before I could touch it. That night, terrified, I lay awake watching the window from my bed, and at exactly 3:12 a.m., a dark silhouette slowly appeared on the glass from the inside, motionless and smiling, as if it had been standing there the entire time, just waiting for me to finally notice. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. A teenage girl named Mira walks home at night through a quiet, rain-slicked street. Streetlights flicker, puddles reflect the dim light, and the air feels unnaturally heavy. Mira passes by a house with a large window. She notices her reflection isn't moving in perfect sync. It lingers slightly behind her. At first, she laughs nervously and shakes her head. The reflection begins to smile,
You look
even
just
when
like
Mira
me.
isn't.
We're
She
gonna have
turns
so
quickly.
much fun together.
Nothing there. But every window she passes now shows the same eerie reflection. Delayed, smiling, and watching. Mira runs, but the reflection now moves independently, stepping out from the windows in the distance. She reaches her home, slamming the door, trembling. She peeks out her window to calm herself, only to see herself inside the house, smiling back at her. The reflection had already taken her place. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Late at night on a deserted highway in rural Pennsylvania, Miles, a college student driving home, sees a girl standing alone near exit 17. She's barefoot, pale, shivering. Miles slows down and rolls down his window. Miles. Hey, are you okay? The girl doesn't answer. She just points behind him. Miles turns. Nothing is there. When he looks back, she's sitting in his passenger seat. Miles slams the brakes, heart racing. The girl whispers, "He's coming." Miles locks the doors and floors it. Miles. Who's coming? She turns her head slowly, too slowly, toward the back seat. Don't look. He looks anyway. There's a man sitting behind him, eyes black, mouth open. Miles swerves. The radio blasts static. Streetlights flicker as he passes. The girl keeps whispering, "You should have kept driving." The figure behind him leans forward, inches from Miles's ear. "We never left." Miles pulls over, jumps out, screaming. He shines his phone light into the car. No girl, no man. Empty. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Late one night, Emma heard a soft knock at her front door. Knock, 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 knock. She checked the clock. 2:15 a.m. Her parents weren't home. Nobody should have been there. Then a trembling voice whispered through the door. "Please, can you help me? My eyes won't close." Emma peeked through the peephole. A girl stood there, pale, messy hair, maybe 12 years old, but her eyes, wide, unblinking, and trembling. Emma stepped back. The girl leaned in until her face filled the peephole. Then she said, "Let me in. I'm so tired of seeing." Emma panicked and ran to the living room, but froze. The same girl was now standing inside the hallway,
inside the
staring
walls,
at her.
Emma. They
Her head
know you're
tilted.
here.
Her voice shifted, echoing
What do
around
they
the room.
want?
"You saw me, so now you must take my place." Emma squeezed her eyes shut, and when she opened them again, the girl was gone. But Emma's eyes wouldn't blink, not once. The next morning, neighbors found Emma standing on her porch. Eyes wide, bloodshot, frozen. Now she's the one knocking on doors after 2:14 a.m. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.
Hi.
If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Lisa worked late, again. By the time she left the office, the buses were gone and the streets were empty. So she decided to take a shortcut through the forest road. A bad shortcut. Halfway down the narrow path, her phone lost signal. The wind felt wrong, too still. Then she saw it. A small wooden house sitting alone in the dark. No lights, no car, no reason to be there. But something about it pulled her. The front door was slightly open, as if waiting. Lisa whispered, "Hello? Anyone here?" No answer, but she felt eyes on her. Inside, the air was thick and cold. A smell, like old earth and something rotten, filled her lungs. On the floor, she noticed footprints, bare ones, small ones. They circled around her as if someone had been pacing for hours. She turned on her phone flashlight. It flickered. A shadow moved behind her. She spun around. Nothing. Her heart hammered. She took one step deeper into the house. And that's when she saw it. A figure standing in the hallway. Too tall, too thin. Neck bent at an impossible angle, like it had been listening at the door. It didn't move until she blinked. Then it was inches from her face. The thing whispered, "You finally came home." Lisa screamed, but the door slammed shut behind her, and the forest went silent again. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Every night, right after the house went quiet, I heard it again. Breathing, slow, wet, rattling, coming from under my bed. At first I told myself it was just pipes or the wind. But pipes don't whisper, and the wind doesn't say your name. So I recorded the sound on my phone. When I played it back, I heard a whisper.
We know
a voice
where you are.
right next to my ear, softly saying, "Neron, I'm here." Every night the breathing got closer. The mattress dipped. My blanket tightened, like fingers were curling around the edges. I finally got brave enough to check. I lifted the blanket, pointed my phone flashlight under the bed. Nothing, just empty floor. But when I rewatched the video, there was something there, a face pressed against the floorboards, smiling up at me. its lips moving like it was laughing. That night, the breathing stopped. I thought I was safe until I found words carved into the wood beneath my bed. Thank you for looking at me. Now I can look back. And now, every night, I feel breath on my cheek while I sleep. But when I turn on the lights, there's never anyone there. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.
If you ever feel the temperature suddenly drop, don't think it's the weather. It means one of them has found you. Winter was never supposed to follow me, but it did. One moment, snow fell gently, and the next, everything froze in total silence. Through the still air, I saw her, a woman standing in the snow, untouched by the cold. Her eyes were pure white, like she'd carved them from ice. Then the silence shattered. A blizzard exploded around me, snow slicing past my face, freezing my skin, and inside the whiteout, something screamed back. When the storm died suddenly, I saw them, figures rising from the snow, frost dripping from their hands. Every step they took froze the ground solid. That's when I understood. The weather wasn't changing around them. The ghosts were controlling it. Now winter keeps shifting. Quiet, blizzard, stillness, faster and faster. Each change brings another ghost closer. And right now, it's standing right behind me.
If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.
They say the Everest wind screams at night, but what I heard was whispering my name. I found a massive crevice, deeper than anything I'd seen. The wind didn't blow into it, it breathed out. Voices rose from below, children laughing, crying, calling for help. But when I leaned closer, I realized they were repeating every word I said. Then the ice shifted. Thin, shadowy hands pressed up from under the frozen surface. Dozens of them. They reached for my boots, pulling, dragging me toward the edge. And just before I broke free, a tiny voice whispered from the dark, "Don't go.
Now you belong to
You
the
belong
mountain."
with us." I ran, and behind me, the crevice began closing, like something alive didn't want me to leave.
If you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for new video.